Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess Today. How are you doing? It's a warm one, but we are here again to do our series, the Copycat series for the Art Journal magazine. And I went ahead and I chose this one to do tonight. I'll try to hold it up for you a little bit more, but I just thought it was interesting, and I noticed that there's this image, and it's on a separate piece of paper. And underneath the paper are some lines, and I'm going to go ahead and use a Posca paint pen for that. There's a stamp up here. I don't have one obviously just like that, and I don't have an image just like that. But what I like about this image is, again, its simplicity, and I like the fact that it's just probably, I'm going to use my finger, because you know how I love doing art with my finger. I don't, I'd rather use my finger than a brush, I think. But I also like the fact that there's just a little pinch of this mint blue, and I found some, and this is Ocean Breeze, and I think it's pretty close. I don't really have any orange, but I do have this, which is kind of a dark yellow, but mixed with this, I think these two match that pretty well. And then of course white. That could be gesso, but those are the colors that are involved. And I've got a ruler ready. And we're going to use a Posca pen, which I will get. And so here's the paper. Now the paper, the picture is a little longer than the one that I did, wider. But I went ahead and I cut. I'm not going to use my book. For these copycats, I'm going to just put them in a folder when I'm done. Because I don't want to use my art journal because they're not my stuff. So I don't want to put them in my art journal. I want to keep them separate. So I noticed that there's a separate piece of paper on this one. So here, I made a separate piece of paper. I found this. This is Joan Crawford, I think. Isn't that funny? So we're going to put Joan here. But I mean, I think there's an elephant and the person, so that's close enough. And she's got her hand out, and they've got their hand close enough. And then they had this butterfly postcard, and I just found this, which is a little longer. But you know what? Again, I'm not going to worry about it because the gist is here. So, the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is, it's going to, be a little different. I'm going to stick this in here so I don't get messed up. Stick them underneath I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this yellow with my finger. I wish it was whiter. I cut too much off, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna and I'm gonna leave a border, and it's not gonna be much of a border, but I am gonna try to leave a border. Now see, this is kind of a taupe, and so I'll just put a little bit of yellow around, and then maybe I'll add a little bit of this one to lighten it up, maybe some in areas. It's actually kind of an antique-y. Can you put, I don't know if you can put antique over. It's kind of like a washed out brown, isn't it? Hold on a second. I'm back. I found this golden brown that I used actually the other day for something. I don't remember what, but I'm going to use it again. I like it. Pretty color. It is actually a very warm brown. I really actually love it. It's Craft Smart Golden Brown. And I'm just going to use a little pinch underneath, just not a lot. And I'm going to water it down. I got some fresh water. Imagine that. I got fresh water. Can you believe it? So I'm just going to, like so. And I'm just going to, probably need more water. Oh boy, this is not watercolored on, but might work better with a sponge or a brush. Let me try a brush for this part. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't know. You guys probably hear me say that a lot, huh? I think that looks like a There. Let's just do that. Oh, yeah. That's better. Perfect. Make that sloppier. Okay. That's all I want. It's going to get covered up. I don't care. Okay, perfect. That's all I want. Just a little bit of color. This is scary because I do know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's add a little bit of this yellow, which is so bright. But I'm gonna mix it with that. I'm gonna mix it with that brown. Oh, that's better. It's kind of. See, I said I'm gonna use my fingers, and then I ended up using this brush anyway because it's actually I mean, it's going on so well. It's just better. Okay. Okay. So that's just a base. Now you're gonna stick that on there, right? And then we're gonna go with the red-ish. See? I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna throw the red into the same pile. I don't know if you can see the pile I'm working with. Gracie's over there playing with. No, no, no. Well, actually, if you want to, you can. It's not gonna kill anything if you take a border out of the bag, out of the box. Okay, I'm gonna add more water. Oh yeah. Put this down. A little bit of mud going on. I'm not happy. That's all right though. Because after it's done, then I can add more. Not more mud, but more color. Like, let me put some of this, like so, like that. I need a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Like. Okay, so there's that. And then remember, once we put this elephant on there, this image, I can use my finger with some other more color and go through and yeah. And I don't look like, it doesn't look like they've gone around it much with, but I'm going to go around it a little bit with a water pen. So look, you guys, it's not terrible. It's not lovely, but so I'll go around it maybe with some red. No, I'm gonna wait till it's on there, but it's alright. Okay. So let's just hold this up for the fan. Because I'm not turning on the blow dryer for nobodies. Another, I didn't work 12 hours today, but I worked 11 and a half. So it was a long day. It's okay. I don't like this glue. You guys, I got this at the 99-cent store. Was it the 99-cent store? Yeah, it was the 99-cent store. And it's Avery, which is a good brand, I think. Avery. Yeah, Avery, which is, you know, but it's really gloopy. I mean, it's not gloopy in a good way. It's like super, it's a sticky, you know, not a good way. So, FYI. Love these. They didn't have any. I think I get these. Yeah, these are Jots. I get these at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. Oh, I can't put it down yet. Almost forgot the lines. Okay. So, see these lines? They run through underneath. But you know what? I think I can put them down and then just do them when it's done and just kind of cheat. with the ruler. I think I'll do that. My cheating. As my daughter, she used to say when she was hungry or something, she'd say, my hungry. She'd say, my tired. My hungry, my tired. So, my cheating. It's like when I walked with my girlfriend and her husband this weekend at the big hike. We had two-hour hike Sunday morning. It was hot. And for some reason, I just knew I better whip out my umbrella, because I'm an umbrella girl when I walk. I know. I am. I am. And I use it every day at work. And so for some reason, I don't usually use it when I hike, you know, because I wear a hat, blah, blah, blah. And, okay, I'll be there in a second, honey. Okay, and then I'll take you. And then, anyway, so, it doesn't matter because I whipped out my umbrella, and I was like, she said, you're a cheater. I said, I know. I am a cheater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay, so now what I do is I just kind of, I'm going to, you know, it's not going to be exact. All right, guys and gals, I have to go take my daughter to get her a backpack and some face makeup, because that's what moms do when they're exhausted and all they want to do is art. They just take their kids out and they help them out. That's going to be perfect. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Back. Boy, did we do some running around. We went to Burlington's Coat Factory and Old Navy and CVS and got her all kinds of stuff. So now she's set. But when I came back, look how pink this looks. So this is the color I use. It's kind of a corally, and this is more red. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit more red and yellow before I put on the elephant. And then I'm going to take liberty with the lines. So it's not going to be, I mean, it's a copy. Not trying to fool anybody here. It's a copy, but I want to, I thought about it when I was out and about I don't want to have to deal with, you know, making perfect lines right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just, yeah. See if I get orange. See, this is going to probably be better, right? I hope. Well, now it's really red, but that's okay. That's okay. It's hard to copy. Harder than it looks, gotta tell you. And you know what? These fakey paints that I use are, I don't know. Somebody said one time that it's really hard to mix them, and I see that. It is. Because they're so, I think they're a mix anyway, right? So. Anyway. It's the gist. Are we getting just the gist of it? And that's okay. Okay. So for right now, this is going to be it for right now. Okay, I'm probably gonna, it's probably gonna dry lighter and everything, but that's okay. So there's that. It is a little brighter, but I think it will flush out as it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on here before I wreck it anymore. And then I'll hit it with the white, and then I'll hit it with the blue, and then I'll go ahead and put my stamp on it. But let's get this guy down. First thing. Oh, oops. Timber. Lots of stuff going on the floor. You guys, I am so swamped right now with life. Busy with work, and I'm working so, I think I've told you I'm working so much overtime right now. Like, I'm putting in over 20 hours this week, and I'm grateful to have it because I really need it. If I'm remiss in commenting right away on some of the comments that you guys leave me, I really try to take some time on when I can, and comment, because I try to reply to everybody, and when I can, I really do. And if I'm really busy, and if it's like a really late comment, I'll try to like acknowledge it with a, you know, a love heart or something. But most of the time, I like to say thank you for watching, and stopping by and, you know, that. Because I really do appreciate it. I'm going to put that down. And so, I like this because it's dimensional and it makes an image, just a plain image, look framed and special, right? So that's kind of a cool lesson here. I want to do something with that paint, but I'm going to leave it there for a minute. And I think with this, since it's not that, I'm going to go ahead and maybe go around it. Or you know what, I'm actually not, because it's the blue in this is going to be mirrored in this blue as well. And so I think just sticking it down is fine. Like that. Yeah, I know it's long and it's not square, and it's like this one's not on the page, but hey, you know what? Come on. We're just but I could age it, right? Could I? Should I? Sure, why not? Because this is kind of aged. So let's do it. What color is that? Red lavender. You know these little tiny, these are the only things that I have are the little tiny ones, and that's not the right color. The lids come, here's milled. They come off all the time. Like, they don't, that one's pretty good. Vintage photo. But where's this one go? See, this is off of its deal. Oh, where is it? Right here. Oh boy. That's me. It's not you, it's me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do this real quick because it just looks better. Kind of feel like I wished I would have done that now too. Darn it. Thought about it, but I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go around it with something. With a stabile and a water brush, just in a few places, you know, just like round, you know, just a little few places, like see right here, like you can see something was something, just a little bit. Okay, so there's that. So, you know, even though I'm exhausted and I'm doing this, I'm having fun. So it just tells you how much this is a really good thing to keep busy with. Really good thing to keep busy with. And I know this is, again, I know this isn't. Is that Gracie rustling around in that bag still? Gracie's loving a bag right now. She's loving on the bag. Yeah, see how it's not orangey enough. You know, I gotta get an orange, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could go over it with some more yellow. Maybe I will hit it with a little bit. Hold on, she's in trouble. Are you okay? Now stop. Uh-oh, cat fight. Gracie's going after Misty. They were both trying to play with the same bag. Sorry about that. I'm gonna just add a little bit more yellow. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Let's see where the paper is right there. I want to go. There we go. It's all right. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's hit it with some white. But before we do that, let's use up some of this paint. I haven't done any iCads. And now I've got a swap that I want to do with Rhonda, that beautiful swap that I got. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I'm so excited. I already started putting some grungy stuff together for her last night before I went to sleep. I had it on my head, so I got up and I did a big sheet of it real quick. It's going to be cool. Make some tags with it. Very excited. All right, so now let's do this. Actually, I'm going to do this. No, I have to do it first, you guys, because if you see this, it's over. I actually do have to use a permanent marker. Let's do the white real quick. Let's get some white on here. And then let me think. Oh, look at that. I think that's probably gesso. It's got this, it just looks like gesso to me. I love doing this with paint. Really love the white. Okay, I'm done with the white. Maybe a little bit on the postcard. Because it's a little, there we go. Perfect. Well, okay, I'm not perfect, but you know what I mean. All right, so there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Posca pen cheat with this. So, and I'm gonna use a longer ruler so I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make the lines go this way, or like one down this way. Can't make it the Posca pen. Oh, did they all spill out over there and I didn't even know it? Shame on me. These aren't the fine ones. I wish they were the thin ones. Like, why are they like that? Am I supposed to like that or something? Well, that's weird. Like, all of a sudden now they don't fit in here? Or is it because... I don't know. I don't know. I'll worry about that later. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do the long line first. And I think there's only one long line. This long line right there. So, we're going to go ahead and do a long line. It's just like a long line starting kind of in the middle and it goes down to the end a little bit. Okay. I'll let that dry. So I think that cheat number 2 is coming along well. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. Let's go. That's fine. I know it's a little longer than that, but that's okay. And then we write the words never forget, and I have to practice, you guys, because I have no idea how I'm going to write that. I can do that. Okay, let's see if I can do it. That looked pretty good. How did I do it? Okay. Close enough, right? A little sloppier, but never forget. Looks like forget. Never forget. All right. So Did I catch everything? Oh, and I wanted to go around him with a little bit. Hold on. I think that's pretty good. Okay, let me grab the ink. No, Stabile. And we're going to use it with a water brush, like someone reminded me that Dee Dee does. Dee Dee Willingham? Yeah. So, I forgot about that. So let's see if I can, like, I got to sharpen it. I have to find my little piranha. Where's my piranha sharpener? Do I still have it? I know it's in here. There she is. Why is it a she? I don't know. Uh-oh. Ooh, that sharpens kind of hard. Okay, so basically I just want to see how it's kind of darker. I just kind of want to darken it up a little pinch around her, like here and here. Oh, that's okay, I don't care. And here maybe, and like here. Just kind of maybe just a little bit like that. Like that. Like so, for now. See what happens. This came up again, so I'm definitely going to have to glue that down. So let me just do that real quick. It's too hard. Sometimes I leave the glue cap off. Kind of a bad habit. Like, really bad habit. Like, whatever. Okay. What cap was that? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Here, I'll do it upside down. No. So I was looking on Amazon today, and these brushes do come in different, like, just like flat brushes and round brushes and all kinds of different, like, sizes and kinds. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. But I figured they probably did, but I didn't know it. I don't know these things. Yeah. This was a little messier or something. It's alright. I'm so glad my kid's home tonight. She's had a rough couple of weeks. I'm just going to do this. She has had a rough, actually a couple of days. I'm not kidding you. It's been horrible for her. A car breaking down and some of the things that I had to deal with. So I'm glad she's home. I missed her. So I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Did we do it pretty good? Not probably the greatest in the world, but I mean, it's, like I said, it's... I don't want to do any more up here. If I did any more, it would be like an orange and like to make it darker red around there, but I just don't want to. I am going to consider this done. So the Art Journal Magazine Copycat number 2 is the elephant. And there's the original, and it's beautiful. And there's the Copycat. And I like it. I learned a lot. You know, I think that just by putting the image on another piece of paper and then another backing, it really, you know, made it stand out. I mean, and there's like nothing to this. Oh, you know what I forgot, guys? My blue. Wait. I can't forget the blue. I'm just waiting for you to the blue. Hang on. I just want to smudge a little blue on here. I just want to, like, just see, there's just a little, like it's a mess over here, kind of, and like a little more mess right here, kind of. I got a little bit more than they did. I mean, I really made a mess, but that's okay. And I'm just going to take a little bit more and smudge it on over here like a big, fat, bigger smudge. And then I better white it out a little bit because there's too much. But you know what? It'll lighten. I think it's fine. So now it's done. Okay. So there we go. We've got now and now. And again, I think that the blue will lighten up. And so there you go. So there is Copycat number 2. And I think it's turned out okay. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this one. And I'll be back, I don't know when, but soon to do another one. Got lots to do. I got union meeting tomorrow night, and then I've got just a bunch of stuff to catch up on around the house. So I will do what I can when I can, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I hope everybody's okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.